Hi Taurus, welcome to your December reading and thank you so much for tuning in. So first of all, I wanted to let you guys know really quickly, especially if you're on Patreon, I'm not going to do an extended on the monthly for December because I'm working on the yearly readings for 2021 and I need to create some space somewhere. But if you're on Patreon, I'll make sure I'll upload some other fun things out up there. So no worries, I'll be there on December. Anything else? Yes, I'm actually adding a meditation for the month of December at the end of the readings. So if you are in for a nice meditation for the month of December, then stay tuned till the end. That was it. Okay, Taurus, let's start. I picked up my old school deck. It's the Angel Message Oracle card deck. Because I just felt we could all use a little bit guidance, you know, from our angels. So I'm gonna pick out a card for you. December for my Tauruses. December for my Tauruses. December for my Tauruses. There we go. There she is. Nine of Thoughts. Nine of Thoughts. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There is no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you are experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. And such a beautiful, powerful message, Taurus. You see, it's about, at one point, maybe sometimes we get stuck with something in life. You know, it could be big, could be small, but it can really, you know, consume your daily life and your routine and things like that. It could actually, you know, affect the quality of your sleeping and how you're, you know, how you're feeling about where you are in life and things like that. So when you find yourself in a situation like that, try and to go over the options, and if you can't really make a decision, if you can't really choose or know the answer, just release it to your angels. It's okay, you know, you can actually just speak it out loud. You can do it in your head. It's like, okay, right now I'm stuck, I don't know, so today I'm gonna choose to sort of let it go, and it's up to the universe, up to you guys. Show me the way, give me a sign, and you know, allow it to come in. A lot of clarity is coming to all of us, you know, because of the eclipse season in December. So we all will have some good, you know, realizations and just moments of clarity, moment of like it clicks, you know, when it just now it makes sense, or I know what I'm gonna do, of I don't want to do this anymore, I'm gonna remove myself from the situation. What I want to give you guys is that you need to realize that you are a very special human being, you know, and often a lot of people take you for granted or ask you to put your wants and needs aside for them. And you find yourself often in a situation in your life where that happens. It doesn't have to be really big, but sometimes, you know, you can see that it's a pattern. It's important to create space for yourself and try to end situations where you feel like someone is pushing you into accepting or to go with something because of the sake of the harmony in the relationship or in the friendship or in the business partnership. It's like your opinion and your wants and your needs and your goals and your dreams matter, Taurus. Okay? It matters. And you are a very special soul, and people can count themselves lucky and a blessing to have someone like you in their surrounding, regardless if it's romantic or not. And so it's important to love yourself and to open up that space for yourself in the month of December to really see what is helping and healing and motivating you, and what is keeping you in a place where if you would not be with that person or not be at that job, you would actually make a different decision, and what is making, you know, pushing you or guiding you to make a decision that you would actually make differently if you weren't in that situation. You know, like it would actually be easy to make a decision if it was just you deciding And I think it's important to love yourself enough to say yes to the things you feel guided to do. And not be so too hard on yourself through it all. I feel like you might, and it's not necessarily really big because it's not like people notice. See, not a lot of people know the deep inner insecurities or things that worry you, because on the outside you look fine. But there's just certain things that you either feel pushed in or pushed aside in, and I'm getting that very strongly. It could be something minor, like I said, but it could also be like a really big thing, you know. So I just felt guided to share that with you guys, and I just felt guided to just remind you of the magic you have, okay? Because you do, and a lot of people take that for granted. All right, let's jump into the tarot. What do we have for Taurus in the month of December? Mom, I like that. I like this, okay? Here. The Emperor with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is ending to that cycle. The ending to a cycle with feeling, and that's exactly what I'm saying, that someone has a hold on you, or someone has more weight on you, and you are the one carrying the weight, or you are the one making sacrifices, having to tell yourself certain things to sleep peacefully, you know, why you're sacrificing certain things, or why you're carrying so much weight of this Emperor. It's like it's just out of reach each and every time. It's there, but it's just out of reach, you know, or you're doing it, but it's just so much, this energy, you know, the Emperor. But on the other hand, a 10 of Wands is an ending of that cycle, an ending of a situation, and I feel endings and stuff in your energy because of this solar eclipse in your 8th house. It brings change, it brings clarity, it brings an ending and a new beginning with that. And I see you in a much more stronger position by the time the new year begins. You know, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna shift some things around. So see the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. You are also on a king level now. You might not be the Emperor, but you're definitely the King of Pentacles. And if I can choose a person to spend my day with, it definitely would be the King of Pentacles and over the Emperor, because of the fact that you do it with so much more grace. You know, you lead with so much more grace, so much more humanity, like understanding of where other people come from. Very wise, a lot of life experience, and sharing that. So the Ace of Wands, speaking your truth. You're taking a higher position in your own life and value of yourself, but in such a graceful way that it actually brings in the results. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. So money looks really good. Definitely. 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. You're ready for a new beginning, new adventure. And you know, your 2nd house activated on the 3rd of November. It's not, you know, here yet, but because of that Gemini lunar eclipse. So that's like, you know, your house of your finances and, you know, your income and things like that. So I do see a shift in that as well. Here we go. Here's your Queen. Here is your Queen. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. You see the beautiful 2 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Your masculine and your feminine are so in alignment with one another. Much better. Okay, so if you decide to leave the Emperor, Taurus, in whatever way, it could definitely be a feminine, well, a female Aries, for example, but has a lot of masculine energy, because a lot of female Aries are often very masculine, hold a lot of masculine energy within them. But I see that putting down the burden of a previous relationship, a previous connection, or the previous circumstances of a existing connection are changing. And so the King and the Queen of Pentacles come together in a much more peaceful way. And there is so much to look forward to, honestly, because I see this energy evolving and growing. So there's this love story between the king and the queen, and both of them focus on what they have to offer. You see with the Two of Cups in the cups, it's like it's the importance and the balance and the foundation in a relationship and the well-being of a relationship is when people are very conscious about what they bring to the table and not only focus on what the other brings to the table. If you're both equally conscious on what you have to offer in a relationship and what is for self and what is for the other, and you know, keep that healthy and communicate a lot about that, about your own wants and needs, about, you know, asking about their wants and needs, comparing those things. And I feel like it's so much more clear, and one speaks really from a logical place, the other brings in the emotions and things like that. But it works, because even if you're more logical than your partner, you might, you know, be the Taurus, and the other person might have like a lot of water in their chart and you have like a lot of air. You still can create the space for their well-being and their needs and their wants and the way they come off, you know, and communicate, and can still bring in that space, hold that space. The Queen of Swords often gets seen as like a cold, you know, what's the word? A cold person. But she's not. She just has a no BS filter and factor. But if you come from the heart and if you open honesty, will create that space for you. It's like, come in. But you do know I have my sword. So if I detect, you know, your bullshit, me eating the words over here, I will tell you up front. And I think it's very healthy, because the communication will definitely be open and honest. To be open and honest about what you truly desire, what your heart's desire is to your partner, is really important and is key. Beautiful Queen of Wands. Wow, we got such beautiful women out here, okay? I have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. All queen energy. Oh, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there might be a lot of women in your surrounding. You might actually need to make a decision between two different women, okay? I don't know. It's just you come of a line of very strong female energy, and you might be a masculine yourself, but I definitely have like a strong feminine group around you, and those people are a blessing in your life. The way that you got brought up, or the way that they are, you know, the role that they hold in your life is to remind you of your own inner strength, of your vulnerability not being a weakness but actually being your magic. And regardless if you're a man, woman, masculine, feminine, or whatever you identify as, there is so much power and strength in showing your vulnerability and showing your side and leading with grace, leading with life experience, but also with open and mindedness. I feel the King of Pentacles is that person you can go to and can talk about anything with. You know, like regardless if it's the complete opposite of how the King of Pentacles lives his life and makes his choices and has his preferences and things like that, he will always be open-minded about what your problem is and how he or she can help you and be there. And I feel that's so strongly connected to you guys. Like you are, you know, very if you feel connected to something, that's just the way you live your life. It's sometimes structured, sometimes a little bit less, but most of all it is a sort of theme, and it's like everything is in alignment with that is what we go for. But if someone comes and you have a conversation with them, do something completely the opposite way, you still have grace and open-mindedness and a listening ear, and will give them the respect for that. And I think that that's something that is just so much more magical than being the Emperor, because I feel like it's almost like the Emperor here gives off very negative energy to me. And it's not necessarily because I don't like the Emperor card, because I do, and it definitely depends on how it shows up in the reading. But right now I feel like this person holds the apple, that's their want, that's their need, and they will, you know, it's like almost like what I want is law, you know, my way or the highway type of thing. And it's like everything I thought touch turns into gold. So you better listen to me. We're gonna do it my way. My way or the highway. But you know, we got the King of Pentacles showing up saying, listen, let me tell you the truth though. Been doing this for years and years and years. So love is in the air, equalness, but it's when you step into your own power, it really happens. Look at that. The Ten of Cups was actually flipped around in the deck somewhere. So the Queen of Wands with the Ten of Cups, I do see a happy ending. Okay, I see a happy, let's say a happy beginning. Let's put it like that. A happy beginning. When something ends, a happy beginning can start. And there we have the beautiful Nine of Cups, right? Yeah, I thought so. I only need to see the card one split second. One, just, you know, even if it's just the colors, I know who it is. So the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. You know why it's the Ten of Cups? Because 9 of those cups were created by you. It's the other person that represents the 10th cup. The other person is never going to come into your life and offer you the 10 cups. No, you need to know what your wants, your needs, your goals, your dreams, your wishes are. What you can give yourself in this life. What the space you need for yourself to feel this way. And then also knowing what you have to offer in the other cup. So the other person can also have experienced the 10 of Cups because you offer 1 extra cup. So even if you're not in a connection and you're living your life and you're creating and building and manifesting, it's still the 9 cups that you can reach. See? As you should. Because then you know what it is that makes you happy, instead of connecting to someone and then expecting them to give you 10 cups. And then there's so much pressure on that connection because there's a limit to what they can extend to you, because there's a lot of things that you were meant to look for yourself and build for yourself. And because you created yourself, and because you create that space and have the confidence and know that your heart is important and know that, you know, you are a beautiful, open-minded person that holds a lot of magic, all that respect equals into the 9 of Cups. And that's why it works. What is important to you? No settle for less. You see the Hermit. Like, look closer. What is close to your heart? What does your divine feminine needs? Look at that, the 9 of Pentacles. What does your divine feminine need? What does your heart say? What do you really want? And shine light upon that. Show someone, even if it's just the one other individual, even if it's just you being really open and honest with yourself. Because then a cycle of feeling overwhelmed and feeling like your needs and wants are not met, but just trying to hold on for just a little bit longer because it might just, you know, end up all magically right. It's not gonna make you happy. So the 7 of Cups with the 5 of Wands, some of you are saying to this question I ask, what does it make you happy? I don't know, I'm so overwhelmed, so many things I like, but nothing that I truly love. Maybe you're afraid, maybe you're having a lot of conflicts and like you know what you want, but you're having a lot of conflicts on like actually allowing and accepting yourself to make choices that fit getting that thing into your life. And that it might sometimes result into actually needing to let something go. So you conflict. You know, but it's good. You know, it's good that you're actually having those conversations, as long as you're not so hard on yourself. And if you truly are stuck in this right now, it's okay to release it to your angels, because they will guide you back. There's so much, they will send you someone on your pathway who will be this listening ear to you and actually extend you some real good advice. Because when you release it to your angels, they will send somebody on your pathway that would actually show you or will have a conversation with you when just something clicks. It all comes in mysterious ways. Can never really put a finger on it, what it's gonna look like, but help is always just around the corner. Alright, I think that this is your reading for this month. I hope it was helpful. I hope it connected to some of you. I'm gonna jump over into the meditation, so if you want to do the meditation for the month of December, stay tuned. And if not, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, Taurus, and I hope to see you back soon. All right, bye. Welcome to this meditation part of the reading. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in here. So today I have someone who wants to talk to you guys, who has a message for you, and so I want to take you on this journey to receive the message. All right, it's a special type of meditation and it just came to me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. All right, let's first get comfortable. Let's just find a place where we can sit or lay down, relax, where nothing really needs our immediate attention. Maybe put your phone on silence for a little bit. And if that is not the right moment right now, then maybe come back to this meditation on a later time. All right, let's just first start with taking some deep breaths. Just take it in through the nose and blow out through the mouth. All right. Find a comfortable place and tune into your own physical body. Just become aware of how you're feeling. Do you feel discomfort anywhere? Try to, place your body in a way where you feel comfortable and supported. Now is the time to close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. If not, you can also keep them open. Continuing focusing on your breathing. You also may breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose, or maybe repeat it out through the mouth for a couple more times, whatever you feel guided to do. Imagine yourself waking up in a beach house. You can hear the sounds of the ocean in the background, and you can feel the warmth of the sun touching your face. There's this beautiful sensation of inner peace. You feel rested and you feel relaxed. You decide to get out of the bed and walk towards the open slide doors towards the garden. While you step out of the house into the garden, you are amazed by all these beautiful colors, beautiful flowers and plants that are growing. While you're continuing walking through this garden, you can feel the grass underneath your bare feet. It's soft and warm. While you make your way through this garden, you notice someone sitting in the distance. You walk towards the bench where a person is sitting, and as you come close, you can see a beautiful, bright golden light surrounding this person. And as you look at her, you feel this familiar sensation, like you know this person. She looks up and invites you to come and sit next to her. As you sit down, you notice her smile and her energy. She says, "I've been expecting you." She takes your hand, and the moment she touches your hand, you can feel this sensation of unconditional love running through your body. She says, "You are love. You are light. You are very important. And I am so proud of you." You look up and smile. She says, "Stay true to yourself and love yourself. And don't forget that I always walk beside you and you are never alone. And if you ever need help, just ask me." She walks up towards the ocean. As you see her walk towards the ocean, you can feel this pull. Something is calling you. You decide to leave the bench and walk back into the garden, where you can feel the grass underneath your bare feet, and you can hear the bees zooming in the back and the ocean waves rushing onto shore. You walk into the beach house. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. As I ring the bell, you come back into the here and into the now. Welcome back. You can open your eyes if you're ready. Just relax. So, if you will ever have a moment where you feel lonely in this month of December because of circumstances or because you miss someone, know that you are not alone. We are all one, we are all connected. And we all have an amazing team surrounding us. So, go up, shine your light this month, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and allow some beautiful things to come to your pathway this month. I love you so much, and thank you for joining this meditation. Namaste. I see you, I love you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.